year, 1 second and a 7th, and wins the Baja 1000 all by himself out here. Starts dead last, passes everybody in class, and takes the championship. Justin, incredible.
Yeah, we started out of the year. We only had 40 miles on the car. Got it. Came out Laughlin, won. Went out to San Felipe, won. Should have won the 500. Yeah, it didn't tell me something. But, we had an awesome year. Could be better. And, it turned out to be an awesome end of the season with the Baja 1000 win. We didn't plan on finishing, but, we started passing everybody, getting bang. We just kind of had to go for it. But it worked out. So.
Well, what a family. Your dad over here. Pop, you definitely raised one heck of a racer here. He's 18 years old, got a hell of a future behind himself. And you're also a champion out here. So, kind of passed it on to him.
Yeah, well, as George knows, I grew up in Vegas, and George moved there, and he was kind of one of my childhood heroes. But my dad mentored me, and we raced, and I spent my whole life racing, and so when Justin came along, it wasn't too far-fetched to believe that he'd probably be a pretty good racer. And so the difference probably between my career and Justin's career is I have money to help him, where my dad was a working stiff guy that didn't have as much money, so we couldn't quite do as much as we can do now. So we're pretty blessed. So it's an awesome privilege to be able to give Justin the tools to do what I kind of always dreamed of doing. And so vicariously, I guess I am living through my son. But that's okay because it feels really good. And we have so many good people. I mean, I'm so blessed. I mean, a whole Green Army Chase crew. I mean, I think we had 27 people, volunteers. There's only like one guy on the payroll. Justin and Josh. Josh has prepped that car. Josh started with us about, 8 weeks ago, 10, 12 weeks ago. I mean, not very long ago. Had been working on the car prior at another place. Came over, took over the controls going into the 1000, which was just monumental, and just did an absolute phenomenal job. I mean, I just got to say, we did not miss a beat all day long. And so to Josh, all the volunteers, Justin for the great job driving, and the solo is, everybody gave me a hard time about the solo. They said, "Oh, Kevin, what are you doing? You put in somebody else." I said, "No way. He's done it all alone. He needs to finish it on his own," and he did a great job. And just, it was storybook. It was absolutely storybook. Somebody asked me in the race, how do I feel? I said, I just want to cry with joy. I want to cry with joy. So, hey, we just, blessed. Everybody got, out of this thing too. No incidents, nothing. So it's a second win for Justin in the Baja, which is, pretty phenomenal. And then knowing that he's 18, he's probably the youngest Class 1 champion, the youngest solo, I know, Class 1 guy to ever win. And so it's just huge record books. It's a 44th annual, and he just set the record at 44. So, anyways, it's a great time, and I couldn't think of a better guy to come over and interview us because I like to eat burgers with him.
Yeah. Definitely want to thank the hospitality Green Army team, incredible group. Like you already mentioned, I was going to mention the group. You already mentioned them. So many people, Justin, behind your dad, and to have a dad like this, and put a lot up and put it on the line. And, you stood up, did everything he asked you to do, and it's all showing right here. And a hell of a future for you. And I know General Tire, I told you guys at the finish, Dana and the gang, Spencer, I've never seen them so proud in my whole life as General Tire with your win the other night.
Well, they've done an awesome job with this product. We raced all year long and never had a plaque. We come down here 1000, no plaques. We couldn't have better support with them, and they're doing an awesome job. And, just keep trying to keep winning for them.
Well, we'll see you back in 2012. I know you got a big job ahead of you next year, Best in the Desert Series. You want to kind of show these guys how you like the qualifying part. Your dad and I were talking about that. So keep an eye on this guy next year because he's the one that's going to come and set the desert on fire at the Best in the Desert Series, coming out of that qualifying #1, starting #1 in the race. All right, you heard it here. In Sonata, we're out.